Hello everyone, it's time for my nonsense again. Welcome to the third installment of the Mega Drive Mini. We've managed to tackle 3 games. We have quite a few more to go, to put it mildly. But if you thought I wasn't going to use the Hatsune Miku song for the OutRun themed episode, then you're out of your mind. It was very difficult to pick just 3 songs, but the Hatsune Miku version of Rush a Difficulty, I couldn't remove that. That was staying there. So we're looking at all of the racing games tonight. There's 4 of them on here, which I think the first one had none, like 0 racing games, except on the Asian Mega Drive Mini, which had OutRun 2019. Sadly, that is not here. But what we do have is, we got Super Hang-On, the original OutRun, Virtua Racing, and OutRunners. So we're going to do them in the order they were released, which means we're starting here. Very, very early. I think this is like one of the first 20 Mega Drive games ish. Where's hold on, wait. There we go. There's the box art. I thought the Japanese and Western ones were the same, but I've just noticed that they kind of blued out the that they turned the biker into blue scale on the Western one for whatever reason. Anyway, so this is a port of the arcade game Super Hang-On, but it does have an extra mode, which we'll briefly look at. There's the old Mega Drive Sega logo used in a couple early games. See, 1989, that's how early this is. There we go. Blue like the sea. Umi is the Japanese word for sea. I think you've cracked the code. So, now, bear in mind, the poor Mega Drive did not have scaling. Oh, thank you very much for the subscription, Sardus. UFOco is celebrating 8 whole years. Can you imagine? We've shown a gameplay demo. We're spoiling it. So, yeah, the Mega Drive did not have super scaler technology built in. That might be an issue. Oh no, hold on. There we go. I don't know if you've ever seen this. You press all 3 buttons on the title screen and you get options. We can change it to Japanese if we so wish, but we'll stick there. Yep, we're putting it on baby mode just to make sure I can get to the end. So when you click new game, you get an arcade or an original mode. Ooh, we'll start with arcade. We'll start at the very beginning. Debate rages on as to which song is the best, but I'm going with winning Run for now. So it's doing its best. It's not nearly as rough as Space Harrier 2 and Super Thunderblade, which looked like absolute butt. This is still a bit choppy. It's not quite as nice looking or nice sounding as the arcade game, but it's not bad. Of course, the main difference between this and the original Hang-On is you get a turbo mode. How is the volume, by the way? Of course, you want to use the turbo sparingly. You don't want to do it when there's a corner, but you don't have like a limit on it. You have to reach a certain speed before you can use it. You just hold the C button. Okay, thanks. Extended play. Of course, at home you don't quite have the novelty of sitting on a giant fake bike. But it gets the point across. Surprisingly, this isn't on the Mega Drive Mini 2 in Japan. This is one of 2 Western exclusives we'll be seeing tonight. The other one's a bit more questionable, to say the least. But no, considering this is 1989, you'd need like a high-end computer to really see something like this at home otherwise. That is correct. This is, as far as I'm aware, this has never been reissued until now. It's not on any collections. It's not on... don't think it was on Virtual Console. But... part of... Yeah, if you just look at like still screenshots, this would have been very, very close to the arcade. Of course, that sign there is the famous Birdland sign, but because this is the Mega Drive, they had to save a bit of space, so it just says Bird Bird. Technically, you're getting 2 birds for the price of 1. Oh, the classic effing Bird Bird. Everyone in chat knows what's up. Good. Oh man, we won't even be able to finish this on baby mode. This is embarrassing. Never mind. Oh, wait, no. Oh, Hope Springs Eternal. And yes, if you want the arcade version, you have a couple options. There's the Xbox 360 version, which includes it's a pack with Alex Kidd in Miracle World and The Revenge of Shinobi for whatever reason. And there's also the 3DS version, which has, you know, that fancy 3D that I can't see because my peepers ain't so good. I can't be doing with that 3D stuff. Oh, okay. Only 2 away from the end. We might be able to do this. On the easiest difficulty setting, by the way. That's kind of a strange thing about early Mega Drive games. They'd often hide the options, like... to see the one in Space Harrier, you have to hold the A button and press start. Option menus weren't standard just yet, so I guess that was kind of... They were still trying to... It almost feels like... almost arcade-like in that the options menu is mysterious. You don't necessarily see it all the time. Ooh, did the 360 version have those limited courses as well? I'd completely forgotten. It's been a while since I played that version. That's nice if it does. As far as I'm aware, this Mega Drive port doesn't have them. It's just the originals. Oh no, I can see it. No, it was right there. Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you can also get them on PS3, but they're standalone. Gotta join the scores. We'll have another crack at it. We'll just make sure. Yep. Arcade mode. I'm guessing World Tour would have been like all the stages, one after the other. I like that there's a stage called Senior. That's funny. Outside of Crisis this time. We got to try and show off as much of the music as possible. But no, this is there are big fans of this game, and I understand why. It's there's no gear shifting, there's nothing too fancy. It's just you and the open road. mostly. Something that would be perhaps perfected in OutRun. Although, you know, I kind of miss the theme from the original Hang On. I always liked that one. There is a delicate art in when to deploy the turbo. That delicate art I have not mastered. I would like to at least clear one of these courses. We'll have to see about that. But I've got hope. We'll definitely clear a course in OutRun. That one I can do. Hang On, I've never quite been as good at. Incidentally, I have a Japanese copy of this, and whoever owned it previously stuck a note inside that had the code for the options screen, which is very handy, and a password for the fully completed original mode, which we'll get to. Oh, 324 kilometers an hour. Terrifying land speeds here. Oh no, bird! Ah, fuck. One careful and very considerate owner, yes. They'd like taken. It's like a piece of cardboard that they'd stuck inside the box, so that it wouldn't be lost. Let's see if we can escape Birdland. I will say the road effect does kind of fuck with your eyes after a while. Oh, there we go. Especially at high speeds. Whether we'll do it this time, I don't know. Oh, yep, okay, just barely. Yeah, like at this speed, like the road effect is a bit oof. We must escape Bird. Yeah, the effect is a lot smoother in the arcade version, but they're trying their very best. And while this is still a bit choppy, it's definitely better than Space Harrier 2 and Super Thunderblade. They didn't put Super Thunderblade on any of these Mega Drive minis. I can't imagine why. Spoken as someone who owned Super Thunderblade at the time, promise. Well, technically, I had one of the Mega games, which was a bunch of compilations they released here in Europe, and the one I had was shit. What was it? Alien Storm. Fuck, what was the other? Yeah, that was it. Alien Storm, Super Monaco GP, and Super Thunderblade. Perhaps not the greatest triple threat you've ever seen, but one of those Mega games was clearly better than the others, and it was the one that had Revenge of Shinobi, Golden Axe, and Streets of Rage on one cart. That's yeah, Mega Games 3, I believe that's the one. No, we have met with failure once more. That's fine. We gotta show off. We gotta show off original mode. No, not even putting my name in. So, what is original mode? If it's money, let me know. cool. So what this is a kind of an RPG mode almost. Do you recognize that? It's Fantasy Zone shop music. Everything's in top condition. I see. But everything's in top condition except our bank account, because we're broke. That's fine. So the idea here is... Oh, Ricardo Montoya. Okay. Oh, we can... Oh, that's cool. We can change our mechanic. Mickey Way is very expensive. Tom Jones? Maybe he sings while he does the mechanicking. Who knows? I think our objective is to get Miki as our mechanic. Okay. So the idea here is you do races, you earn money, and you upgrade your bike. Ooh, hard road. Not the Welsh one. So, yes. That sounds great. Here's the problem. Your starting bike is terrible. Look at this. It controls like a shopping cart. It's got the worst acceleration on Earth. Oh no! And to rub salt in the wound, like 20 different guys lap you. So, a bike for tired people. Yeah, this is like... You saw the speeds we were getting in the arcade mode, and now you get this. So, yeah, this kind of doesn't seem very fun. The point, of course, is that it's character building. An overclocked Sinclair C9, perfect. Yeah, we're going over 200 kilometers an hour, and yet this feels like the slowest thing on Earth. Will we ever reach the beach? We probably not. Oh, this is agony. But you know what? We're gonna see this. We're gonna see this race to the end, unless we don't. There is a real possibility we'll be kicked out of the race. Rattling and backfiring, yeah. Like this thing's held together by duct tape and hope. Oh, there's Bird. Not even Bird can comfort us here in this hell zone. So yeah, I kind of get what they were going for. They didn't want to give you a great bike out the bat, because... Oh. Because if they did, then there'd be no point. You know, there'd be no point to building yourself up, but they could have made it a little faster. Just a little faster. I suppose it gives us time to appreciate, you know, the background, the roadside ornaments. And bike number 39 is ready to amble over the... Oh, apparently our rival's just as slow as we are. They're only 10 seconds ahead. Oh. One thing I need to check is whether they changed the signs for this Mega Drive mini version. They're advertising spark plugs otherwise. We're only halfway done. Oh, this better be worth it. There better be something good at the end of this. So yeah, I've never spent much time with this mode for what are increasingly obvious reasons, but you know, it's neat that it's even here. They could have just ported the arcade game, but they gave console gamers, you know, a little extra. That's something that would sort of become a trend. Later arcade ports for the contemporary arcade ports for the Mega Drive, like Bonanza Brothers and Alien Storm, would actually change a lot of the game. So you'd sort of get a unique experience at home rather than just the arcade game. And of course, Golden Axe adds a bunch of extra levels and the dual mode. Shadow Dancer is a different, better game. You know, they're enhancing the arcade experience. Well, we're finally catching up with the rest of the pack, at least. Oh, no! Oof. Oh, no! Your frame is broken! Retire. Oh. We were so close. So, your bike can take damage. That's kind of an issue. Mia Ferraru says, I don't just crawl. I understand. So, what they want you to do is they want you to fix your bike. The frame gotta be changed. Nah, we don't. We don't need that. So here's a well-known exploit. So, the pharmacy, your sponsor, gives you $400 to pay off the damages, right? What if you just try and race anyway? Retire. But then the pharmacy gives you another $400. And this process can repeat itself in perpetuity. So if you really had time on your hands, you could break the original mode by doing this. What we'll do is we're gonna hire Miki. Isn't the frame dangerous? Maybe. Should the muffler's dangerous as well. What isn't dangerous on this bike? Bloody hell. The thing is, it's just occurred to me that we can't afford the, I don't think 400 is enough to actually pay for the, pay for the repairs. Yeah, we don't, we can't fix it. Well, we got a 4-0 loss record. Make it 5. Okay, let's end. Oh, there's your password. You got a pen? You better write that down. So we'll try. We'll try and beat this course. Now, I did look at some other. Oh god, this is so much better. Oh, actual speed. So I did look into some of the original mode passwords, and apparently at the end you fight King Arthur. Can anyone confirm or deny that? That there's a rival that you face called King Arthur? There's every chance that's me getting mixed up with something else, but I want to know. Has anyone here made it to the end of original mode? Has anyone on Earth? It's probably just like a guy named King Arthur, but I kind of want to know, but not enough to grind original mode. Still, I guess if nothing else, that'll keep you busy for a couple months. Making sure you write down the password properly. Four hours! Wow! Hope you really like Super Hang On. Damn! Although if anyone needs a 4-hour stream project, there you go. I'm not brave enough, but are you? Yes! There is a rival called King Arthur. Cool. Thank you for confirming that. I'm glad that that's real and not made up. We have evaded Birdland this time. Although I fear we will cross paths again. I got overconfident there. I thought that Birdland has not attacked me. I'm invincible. But the curse of Birdland persists. No, fuck you. Just looking at the amounts of money that things cost in original mode, I can imagine there's a shit ton of grinding. But again, it's a cute little addition. It's not something that they needed to put in here, but they did, just for the home console players. It's cute. And yeah, this is a pretty alright port. It's doing its best. It's trying very hard. Okay, I think I've got it this time. The problem was last time we kept crashing into shit, and we've mostly kept that to a minimum this time. Except other riders, obviously. Yeah, for being like one of the earliest Mega Drive games, this doesn't hold up too bad. I think the racing games will improve over time, as we will see shortly. Whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa. Can we defeat baby mode? Can we do it? Fuck. No! Okay. Okay, we should be able to do it. Come on. Yes. Ooh. Oh, this is really fucking with my eyes. That's not a great effect. Anyway, time to spark debate in chat. Which Super Hang-On song is the best? I would not dare spark that discussion about OutRun, for there is no one true answer. Oh, there we go. Well, maybe we can still do it. Maybe hope still lives. No, that's it. No, it's probably right around that corner. Never mind. Fuck it, one more try. This game's good. Outrider Crisis is pretty good. Hi, Kak. You've missed the world's slowest motorcycle. That's all you've missed. We're just we're doing racing games, so we're doing a super hang-on at the moment. Cool. That's probably not put us in good standing for the rest of this run. God, working on this port must have been such a pain in the ass, having to draw all the differently scaled versions of every sprite. Ooh. Yeah, even on the lower difficulties, you don't have much room for error. I guess that's kind of the appeal, you know, you have to master these courses and the handling of your bike. This isn't a game you master in an evening. It's one that takes practice and discipline. Or something like that, I don't know. I keep expecting a path split to appear when the goal's in sight. I'm too outrun brained. We'll be seeing that very shortly. Ooh. No! Yes! Okay, have you successfully avoided both Birdlands? For now. Ah! It is an arcade at home. Yeah, Outride and Winning Run are the two for me. It's hard to pick. Maybe Winning Run edges it slightly. No, don't. Well, just barely. We'll try and make up for lost time here. Ooh. I do want to use turbo, but I'm also scared. Ooh. Whoa, really? Okay, we take that. That's fine. We just barely threaded the needle on it. I'll take it. I think we might do it this time. No! Oh. Woof. If this one guy would get out of the way, that would be great. Thank you. I am glad they cleared this road of other traffic, but there's kind of a lot of bikers here. Later arcade Sega biking games include Enduro Racer, which is dirt bikes. Very tricky, that one, because there's a whole jumping system that you have to master. And AB Cop, which is kind of Chase HQ on a hover bike. No, I'm so close. Okay. Well, I don't know about this one. This might be down to the wire a little. I didn't crash as much, but I did end up in the dirt a little too often. That may be the deciding factor here. Yes, there was also GP Rider, which was... I think that was System 18, I think. And that's and of course Manx TT Superbike, the racing game where you can play as a sheep. Very important. This is it. It's now or never. Fuck. Okay. No, that's fine. We'll take our ball and go home. Someday we will defeat Super Hang-On. I was close. But we do have other games to play this evening. Other games like... we have a message from King Arthur. You're the king. That's good. Oh, that's great. Oh yes, Motor Raid also. A futuristic road rash. That is correct. Play that on Judgment. So yeah, the next game is OutRun. You heard of this? You heard of this OutRun? This was, of course, the classic driving game. Not a racing game, it's a driving game. And this was ported to the Mega Drive by, not by Sega themselves, but a company called Hertz, who would later go on to make a spiritual sort of sequel, OutRun 2019. And they did a pretty good job on this port, I think. You may notice, however, that the cover on this Mega Drive Mini version is slightly different. No, hide the stats, thank you. They've plastered a sticker over the Ferrari, much like the Japanese cover, and that's because, you know, they don't have the Ferrari license, and they're like, nope, we're not paying them. As you can see here, this does change something else as well. Oh, they've turned it into a Blondie car, of course. So, okay, right. Let's get started. Yeah, I would say this is a little better than the Super Hang-On port. The colours aren't quite as nice. But there's stuff going on here. So, we're going to set it to super easy because we're a baby. We'll set it to miles per hour. I am allowed. I'm pretty sure I am. There's no nudity, right? OutRun, famously a game without nudity. Let's see. Yep. Yeah, this all seems correct. So, as well as bringing the arcade game home, they added a new song, Step on Beat. And that's what we'll be listening to this time.
Get ready.
It's still a little choppy, but it does the job. Also, well, for whatever reason, they took the car sounds out, which kind of enhances the experience a little. You don't hear a droning engine noise constantly. Ooh. There is a bit of slowdown here and there, but considering the limitations of the console, yeah, this is pretty good. Oh, this nasty hairpin turn. There we go. Definitely got to change gears to do that one. Of course, OutRun famously has branching paths. If you go left, it's easier. If you go right, it's harder. I believe that's the system used.
Checkpoint.
The baby mode in this really gives you a lot of time, so I don't think we'll be struggling. And I believe this version has new courses as well. They changed some of the arcade ones. So it's like OutRun Remix. Anyway, as you can see, they very cleverly altered the definitely not a Ferrari. They did similar edits to the Sega Ages versions of this game whenever that gets re-released. Which, yeah, I mean, they kind of gotta. Oh, okay, wipe out. Yeah, it does. It's like, it's really simple, but it's, you know, it's something that even I, someone who's not very good at that sort of thing, can kind of easily grasp. And it feels satisfying to do it. It feels nice to, especially on the actual arcade cabinet, because it is just like you just shift up and down, and it feels very satisfying, very tactile. I have been fortunate enough to see a couple of motion OutRun cabinets. They're very nice, and they're very nice to play on. Specifically the ones that sort of tilt as you turn. They're fun. They're a nice experience. Whoa. It's a common sight at video game expos and you know, pay to enter arcades, that sort of thing. Although finding them working, that's the trouble. Hi, Electric Boogaloo. You did not miss OutRunners. That's what we're ending tonight on. Because
Checkpoint.
That's the, according to this, that's the most recent. That was like the last one that was released of the games we're looking at tonight. So yes, you haven't missed it. We're just struggling in OutRun. You did miss us struggling in original mode of Super Hang-On though. Anyway, if you were here for the intro, you may have noticed that I of the 3 songs I picked, 2 of them were from OutRun 2, because that's my favourite. OutRun 2 is exceptional. It is extremely good. And it makes me very sad that there's no modern version. Oh, is that it? Oh, okay. Yes. It's just the text blurb that we get here does mention like different stages, so I guess that's what they mean. They used a revision that Westerners may not have seen. Oh no. Oh no.
Checkpoint.
I think we're in plenty of time. Which version is it that has like almost completely different stages? Is it the Game Gear version? Or am I getting mixed up with Game Gear Space Harrier? I would joke about there needs to be a Game Gear Micro, but they already did that. Literally unviewable Game Gear screens. We had to get that animation at least once. Oh. You know, I used to have Sega Ages Volume 1 on Saturn, but now that I've got a Japanese Saturn, I want to get the standalone release. That was I think it was like the first 60 frames per second version of OutRun, yeah? Whoa, fuck. Oh no, we're not gonna make it. Oh fuck. Oh, okay. I understand. Well, we'll try again. I like that it puts super easy there. You know, you rub it in. Besides, you've got to have multiple tries because, you know, we've got to hear the music. And we got to hear Last Wave. It's funny because the version of OutRun included on OutRun 2 was not 30 frames per second, which, you know, makes sense. You've only missed Super Hang-On so far. Hi, JP Ronnie. Oh, cack. Yeah, unfortunately, Turbo OutRun was ported to the Mega Drive by Teartex. Why? Oh, fuck. I've got to change the... Yes, I thought that might be like the unit itself, but Super Hang-On does feel a bit laggy. I haven't played it on real hardware in quite some time, so I wasn't sure, but... Run. No, spelled it wrong. But no, this isn't a Space Harrier 2 situation. They didn't like fix up these games. They're just as they are. And yes, I did mention this is by Hertz, who would later go on to make OutRun 2019, which I think is completely fine. I think that game is okay. Anyway, this is Magical Sound Shower. Much blood has been spilled on deciding which OutRun track is the best. But the truth is, everyone's wrong. The best OutRun song is actually Shake the Street from Turbo OutRun. Joke. Your choice of OutRun song is valid. That's what I say to you. That's a good animation. No, we reset. We're not doing it that time. Oh, I'll tell you what other song I like. Lift You Up, which is in OutRun 2 SP, I think. Okay, let's try that again.
Get ready.
Yeah, Shake the Street is great. I'd never played Turbo OutRun properly, so I was introduced to that game's soundtrack via 2006 Coast to Coast. Excellent soundtrack. Now here's one. Has anyone ever played the Game Boy Advance version of this? Further question, were you aware there was a Game Boy Advance version? There was a little collection called Sega Arcade Gallery, I think it was. And OutRun is on there. It's a very cramped version of OutRun, but it's there. It's also got Super Hang-On, Space Harrier, and Afterburner 1, I think? Like, not even 2, it's just 1. Baffling choice. I do have a real cartridge of this, but sadly it's cart only. I kind of wish I had a complete copy. Because as far as this kind of arcade port goes, I think this is pretty good. Whoop. Fuck. Yeah, it was Bit Studio. Woof. You know, I've heard of Double Clutch, but I've never played it.
Checkpoint.
Okay, well, hopefully we can get to the end this time. Oh, that's right. We actually have to change version to show the super secret extra. But don't worry, we can do that easily. What's the super secret extra in OutRun? Oh, you will see. If you know, you know. There's some other differences with the Japanese version that we'll get over. We'll mull over when we beat this. I do like the sound effects, they're very good. And they even kept the changing colour palettes between stages. The road effect is also less eye straining than Super Hang-On, I would say. Even if it's only slightly less so. Ooh. I think if we don't wipe out, we should be okay. Said seconds before I wipe out, of course. We are a stream without honor. We are absolutely going to cheat to show off that secret. Sorry. Anyway, I probably don't need to tell you that OutRun is good. It's very, very chill, very relaxed video game. Said as it was being as unrelaxed as possible. Okay, I think we got it this time. Fuck! Yeah, we'll be getting to Virtua Racing next. Oh no. I'm not gonna lose again, am I? Deeply embarrassing. Okay, well. That was merely the that was the English version. We don't need to see that. What we want is the Japanese version. So, this is one of those early games where like it only changes if the hardware you're on changes, so like the cartridge type doesn't matter. So all we need to do is we need to go to settings. Yeah, I love the angry pointing after a minor collision. That's so good. Okay, so if we play on the Japanese version, there are some differences. First off, there's no TM on the Sega logo, and the default settings have gear change set to up and down. In the other one, this is the default setting. Let's set it to super easy again. There was like something like hyper options, but I can't remember the code to get it to show up. Nope, got nothing. And back to miles per hour. Okay. Yep, no, that's fine. And now, you know what? We haven't heard Passing Breeze yet.
Get ready.
It would be wrong to leave it out. I believe this is Richard Jacques' favourite OutRun song. If nothing else, at least this stream is showing that I'm comically bad at racing games. I've beaten this before, I swear. You can pretty much go flat out until the hairpin turn here. Well, it's not really a hairpin turn, it's a zigzag. Easy right and easy left. Then easy right, maybe. Wow, that's a... I thought it was just hold A. I think I'm thinking of the Saturn version. Right, I'll try that when I get back out. Whoa, okay. Yeah, no, they're pretty, even on the easiest difficulties, they're not very forgiving. That is true. Which makes sense. I don't think I've ever finished Daytona USA in first place. Whoa. Okay. Ooh. Okay, only one major crash so far. That's good, right? Probably. I do like to slow down. It feels satisfying.
Checkpoint.
You watched 4 Weddings and a Funeral on your Sega Saturn. That is true cinema. I salute you. I assume that was with the video card, yeah? That's how cinephiles suggest that you watch 4 Weddings and a Funeral. Quite frankly, it's the only way. Oh, okay. Okay, this is going a little better, I think, maybe. Nope.
Checkpoint.
Yes, do you know why Turbo OutRun on the Mega Drive has the worst sprite scaling? I'm sure you are more than aware who made it. Can't believe they got the contract for that one. Weirdly, I think it was like Probe who did the Mega Drive port of G-Lock. I wonder how they got that. I guess at that point Sega were like, okay, we'll just outsource a couple of these arcade ports. If we didn't have tier text, we wouldn't have the human killing machine. Think about that. Actually, no, don't. That's maybe a better world. Oh, no. Okay, the dream's not dead. I think we got it this time.
Checkpoint.
Still a bit dodgy, but I think we can do it. As long as we don't crash in this section, I think we should be good. Okay, now the road's starting to fuck with my eyes. I'm kind of waiting until we get to polygons, and this won't be happening. Fuck. Somehow Tiertex managed to continue existing, but I think they do like mobile apps now, which seems fitting. Ooh. Okay, this feels like it's near the end. I think this is about where we got last time. No! Oh, I bet you it's right there. Yes! Okay, we take it. Oh shit, did they? Okay. Well, took them long enough, I guess. Goal. We did it. Sadly, I don't think this is my favourite ending. No, it's not. Obviously, the canon ending is when the lady with the trophy walks past the guy with sunglasses. Okay, we've made a save state there strategically. So we have a code to put in. Actually, we'll make a save state here. Closer. Just in case I fuck this up, because it's easy to do. What the? Wait, hang on. Why didn't it come up? Hold on. Well, okay. There is a way we can get this to show up anyway. Did I do it wrong? Ah, there we go. Okay. So here we get some credits. This is quite a clever way to show them, actually. I think it's cute. They're like little signs on the road. Or in the road, apparently. So, the secret that we've been alluding to until now is at the ending screen we get here if you're playing on a Japanese console, there's a secret extra. Oh shit, T's Music. Good for them. They also did the soundtrack to Final Fight CD. Oh, that's a great skyline. Lovely colours. So yeah, you don't actually have to beat the game to see this credit sequence. You can just put ending as your high score name. There we go. I think I got distracted. Yeah, my favourite ending is... Yes! Here it is! Is it? Yes! That's the canon ending. That's so good. Oh, but she's alright, she is. That's cute. Okay, so on this screen we wait about 10 seconds. Oh, okay, cool. That's the composer of Step on Beat there. So what's the code? Hang on. Here we go. So, they had to completely redraw this for the Mega Drive Mini. The main thing is that obviously it was originally a Ferrari in the back, and they had to get rid of that. They also redrew the Bikini Girl. My suspicion is that the original Bikini Girl was traced over. It's happened before. I seem to remember there's like at least one racing game where they traced over a Playboy Playmate of the Month, but just put clothes on her. And so, yeah. Yes. Was it Virtua Racing is the one I'm thinking of? Yeah. That sounds about right. Yeah, I'm glad. I'm glad they kept it in, even if they had to alter it. It's cute. Developing is a lonely job. It was Monaco GP was the Playboy one. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, if you have a Japanese console and you have OutRun, you can do this cheat, and the picture will be different. But we got that as a save state now. That's going to be there on my little Mega Drive Mini forever. Girls not allowed in the US or Europe, apparently. So now we need to switch back. Do we? Yes, we do. I just need the loo, so we'll be back in a minute. Oh, thanks. We have earned a stretch break, I suppose. So our next game is Virtua Racing. We'll see it in a minute. Well, it's funny you mention that, Electric Boogaloo, because for some reason this defaults to the Japanese version, the European Mega Drive Mini, so we won't have to switch back. That's I know, don't you worry, I know about that secret. But no, I tell you what, I'll be like 5 minutes. I'll just arrange for some music. Okay, I'm back now. First off, we have to change the game name. We're not playing OutRun anymore. That is I, My, Me. Big, huge recommend. You can watch an entire season in like 30 minutes because each episode is 3 minutes long. Yes, it is art. Thank you. So, okay, our next game is Virtua Racing. Nice Japanese box art here. Oh, no, wrong one. What is this? What is this? No, get that out of here. There we go, that's better. This uses the SVP chip. Yes, I've heard about Vatlva. That is what I will have to look into, thank you. Polygons. So this is the Mega Drive port of Virtua Racing, which is a massive sized cartridge, and it has an SVP chip, kind of roughly analogous to the Super FX chip in later SNES games, but it actually made the cartridge bigger, like way larger than it should be, and that allowed the humble Mega Drive to do polygons without, running like butt. Considering what it is, this is pretty alright. Sadly, this is the only game that used the SVP chip. Yeah, it was pretty expensive. Yep, there's the familiar palm tree. We're in safe hands. It's funny because, like, for the longest time, getting an arcade perfect version of Virtual Racing seemed impossible. Because this version ain't it. 32X version ain't it. Saturn version ain't it, from what I've heard. The PS2 version was pretty close, but then we got the Sega Ages version on Switch, which is, like, far and away the best version available. That has everything that you'd want from it. Oh, this is really important. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem. You also have to have a 32X. And, that version does have, like, some fun extras. It's got extra vehicles. I believe M2 wanted to add the 32X content to the Switch version, but, like, it was unfeasible, which is a shame, but what can you do? Yeah, the PS2 version does have some extras, but if you want the arcade experience, and you want the commentator Vert McPolygon on your replays, that's the version to go for. Anyway, let's give this a try. Hold A button. Ooh, okay. Let's try manual. Why not? The polygon men are doing their best. Let's make that VDP work. So you've got 7 gears on this thing. This is not simple like OutRun. Of course, it's doing its absolute best to render as much as possible. It's the Mega Drive is straining, but it's doing its best. And yeah, this plays like really well. It doesn't look nearly as nice as the arcade game, but I think that would have been unreasonable to ask of the Mega Drive. This does the job. It's even got the voices. And like even the little details, like the tire the tire tracks on the asphalt. There's definitely a lot of compromises here, but the fact that it's running at all is kind of a miracle. Yeah, to be honest, I don't have much experience with the Saturn version, but everyone I've ever talked to about it says it just doesn't feel right. I will never pit in. You cannot make me. Even if my car's on fire. I'm the kind of person who plays from this view. I'm sorry. Was there a planned Virtua Fighter with an SVP chip? Interesting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the 32X was released like very soon after this, so they kind of figured that there wasn't much point to making more SVP chip games, I guess. Got the feeling we're not finishing this one. But we'll try again on automatic instead. Oh, nice, a twin cab. I saw like one of them once, but I don't think it was switched on, which is a shame. You know what, let's set this to easy. I believe this version has a mirror mode as well. But no, we're playing automatic. I want to at least clear one of these stages. Then we'll move on to medium. You can also play from inside the vehicle, if you so desire. But this kind of angle is more my speed. Of course, if you play with manual, you have better acceleration and I think a very slightly higher top speed, but that's, you know, you have to work your way through the gears for that. We don't have time for that. We're trying to race here. They can't expect us to drive stick. I do love a good game development story that basically ends with "It's a miracle it happened at all." Those are always encouraging words. Oh sure, there are like definitely ways to do impressive racing games without the SVP chip on the Mega Drive, but takes a lot of talent and knowledge of the machine, I imagine. As you can see, I'm very bad at Virtua Racing as well. Multiplayer on the Switch version is super fun though. Highly recommended. The only problem with mentioning Pandemonium is my mind is inevitably gonna wander to the Japanese version, Magical Hoppers. I actually have a copy of that on Saturn. It's great. it's still kind of got a jester in it, but he's kind of a hip 90s jester instead. It's extremely good, highly recommended. Who even owns Pandemonium now? Is it Embracer Group? I mean, probably. Oh, are we just going to squeak past the finish line? Yes, we are. No, not this time. Hey, we got a better position at least. Yeah, I figured it would be. Okay, let's try the medium course. But yeah, I'm glad they put this on here. I think it's a cute little, almost a flex in a way, just showing off that they can emulate it properly. Of course M2's going to add the Virtua Racing. Oh, look at that background. That's great. It's just a static image. No, it's a matte painting. I figured it out. It's a clever little effect, though. So let's draw the view in a little. Make it slightly more convincing. Oh. Didn't see the wall at all. I'm pretty sure this car's going to be a write-off by the time I'm done with it. Ooh. Oh dear, that view's not good for that at all. They've even got the rotating map in. Good for them. Yeah, this is actually at a frame rate that humans can perceive. I was looking at chat. That was my issue there. I may be 63 streams in, but I've still yet to master the art of looking at chat. Someday. Yeah, the kind of far out view isn't great for this stage. Keeps getting covered by like, ouch. Keeps getting being obscured by the environment. Not great. Not great. It is fun though. Anyway, does anyone remember which stage the cow is on? That's really important. We should go and badger it. No. Ah. Okay, we have one more mission here. Very funny, Cack. I see what you did there. Okay, let's. I'm pretty sure the cow's on this stage. Okay, on the subject of cows, I have been informed recently that the US Darkstalkers cartoon ends with Pyron getting crushed under a cow. Is the internet having me on, or is that real? I've also seen like a compilation of clips of people calling Rikuo strangely attractive for a fishman, which seems accurate. They got that part of the game down at least. Aha! I think I saw a cow. Hang on. We have a mission. What the f- Just flung us away. I wanna meet the cow. Oh, it auto snaps me back to the course. There's an animal of some description we found. That is a horse. I always get those two mixed up. But as we know, all good racing games have cows in them. See also Hard Driving, I believe, has a cow. Hang on, maybe this is the cow. Maybe that's the horse from Daytona USA. Maybe this is the shared Sega racing universe. Thank you for the bottom commentary, appreciated. Well, we're not finding the cow tonight, never mind. Let's just drive this thing off into the... Yeah, there we go. We're turning this thing around and we're going back to Winnipeg. Very solemn game over. Anyway, that's kind of all that I really wanted to show with Virtua Racing. It's very impressive from a technical standpoint. Oh, is it on the medium course? Right, okay. We're going back in. Thank you. Actually, you know, if we go into free run. There we go. And yes, this does have support for split screen. No, you can't lose your sponsorship in this one, sadly. They did not have that feature. It's time for us to go on a quest. A quest to meet Cow. Fortunately, in free run, we have plenty of time to find it. Aha! There you are. Behold. I wish to behold Cow. Okay, I think we've beholden the cow. Good. Oh wait, hang on. There's the cow. Good. The fact that they gave it udders, you can just barely see that there's udders on that cow. That is attention to detail. You see, there's like a pink patch underneath. I appreciate it. Okay, right, mission accomplished. But we're not quite done with the Virtua Racing car. Our final game for the evening hang on. Oh. Is OutRunners. Hang on. So, late in the Mega Drive's life, for whatever reason, they decided to port OutRunners. This was only released in Japan and the US, and Sega didn't even bother releasing it in the US. Data East picked it up for whatever reason. So, switch those off. This was 94. Rated Georgia because... yeah, that was, I think that was Sega's own rating system. Unless it's like super old ESRB. Now, you'll notice that it shows the US published version, but for whatever reason, it's the Japanese version which has which published by Sega themselves. So, OutRunners is a multi-system 32 game. This is way beyond the Mega Drive's capability. This is like the final evolution of super scalar hardware. The Mega Drive should not be trying to run this. Oh no, my HUD is showing, oh god. That's like if I'm naked, my god. Ah, yeah, the video game rating cancel, yeah, that makes sense. I've never figured out what makes the HUD appear. He's the name. Max power. Oh, what was the... Shit, what was the other one? But what was beyond System Multi 32? I can't remember. I've got to pull up a cheat here anyway, hang on. That's right, yes, Cool Riders. The H1 board, I think that was like the only game that ran on that, right? Pretty sure. Yeah, it does. It tries its best. This is ambitious. We're gonna give ourselves as many. Yeah, we're gonna keep the. You can have the engine sound noisy if you want, but we'll keep it low. So yeah, up and down. It says music select. I've never gotten that to work for whatever reason. Unless it's in original mode. I don't know what the difference with the original mode is. But we entered a little cheat on the title screen. We get to... This is only in the Japanese version for some reason. You get the Virtua formula from Virtua Racing. We're a novice. Johnny Turbo down there's got to pick a car for the computer player. Of course they used it for a coin pusher game. So you'll notice the compromise here immediately. They've had to do a Mario Kart. They've had to split the viewing screen. So yeah, OutRunners was pretty much, you know, beefed up OutRun essentially with a competitive element. You'd always have a rival, and that's replicated here in a forced split screen mode. I think this is completely fine. It's just the arcade version is like light years ahead, which is unfortunate because the presentation is like a lot of what makes this game charming. You know, you've got these huge tracks that are filled with detail. Oh, there's the music changer. Okay. Do we have any requests? Looking for the rainbow. I mean, they tried to pack in as much detail as they could, but this is clearly like a compromised version. They're doing their absolute best. And it plays fine. There's no complaints in that department. This is not quite as exciting as the arcade game. Where's Magical Sound Shower? There we go. This'll do. Of course, Splash Wave is here. Yeah, I think I would rather play the original just because of the fuller screen, but this plays fine. It's just the arcade game. It's not, and a lot of people are. A lot of games on System 32 were not given home ports. Sega Sonic the Hedgehog for obvious reasons. Revenge of Death Adder. We don't count the Astro City Mini. That doesn't count. Spider-Man the arcade game, I guess. Oh, hi, Camping Luna. We're playing racing games on the Mega Drive Mini. Surprisingly, this one is not on the Japanese version for whatever reason. The only racing games on that are OutRun and Virtua Racing. Yeah. Multi 32 had was a little different. That is true. It is cute that this version has the Virtual Racing car. That's neat. Yeah, that's right. Because I think, was it Dunk Shot was on Multi 32 as well, and I think Title Fight, which I used to see everywhere, and I can only imagine those machines were like beaten up to hell. The thing is, I don't think this has 2-player support. I think you're always forced to watch the computer play, unless there's something I'm missing. Anyway, we lost, but that's fine. We got to the end. Oh, it does. Yeah, no, that makes sense. Technically, I do have a second controller. The Mega Drive Mini 2 supports the Astro City Mini controller, if you can believe it. Oh, look! Oh, that's so cool! You get to, it's a Polygon Man. He was the driver the whole time. Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. Anyway, we do have a... You know what? I'm curious. What is original mode? Okay. We'll go with this one. this is interesting. Oh, oh, okay. So you have to race against all the other cars in the game. I see. Kind of like a tournament mode almost. Interesting. Oh, and there's no timer in this mode. Okay. This is a neat little extra. I'm glad there are people in chat who know about this game more than I do. It's always helpful. As much as I love the Mega Drive, some of these games I am seeing for the first time. What? One game I'm seeing for the first time will shock you. You'll have to wait. One of the most celebrated games on the Mega Drive, and I've not played it. You're gonna have to wait until that episode, though. Yes, this... Oh, well, the computer definitely won that one. Okay, I see how it is. Oh, that's cool. So you can actually fight against Virtua. Oh my god! Did they just get arrested? What a mysterious game. Well, game over. So that's cute. You get, like, short stages against computer opponents. That's neat. Oh, nice. Okay. Wait, did Turbo OutRun not get released in the US? The Mega Drive port. Did you guys manage to avoid that? Ah, that's bullshit. You know what? We're gonna try one more time. Yeah, you managed to dodge a bullet on that one. Teartex developed OutRun. Oh, magical sound shower. Okay, good. Slightly crunchier, a little more high pitched. Surprisingly, I don't remember if OutRunners Arcade actually has Passing Breeze. It's got Splash Wave and Magical Sound Shower, but I didn't spot Passing Breeze. That may just be me. This entire stream is just me making huge mistakes and then chat correcting them. I appreciate you. Oh, okay, yeah, I thought so. You see, the problem was I was looking through my music folder for OutRun music, and I may have just forgot to download Passing Breeze for OutRunners. Whoops. Oh, maybe we can win this time. Oh, we won! By a hair. What's going on the bottom screen? That's cool. Oh. Up and away. Try one more. I do wonder why they cut the virtual formula from the US version. Although I think I've just answered my own question. It's because Data East published it and not Sega. Because they also removed a bunch of Sonic references. So that makes sense. I was like, oh, what's the answer to this question? I've suddenly answered it. Oops. They did their best to keep as much of the character as possible. Like, the victory animations, they kept those in. It's just, this is obviously a compromised port. It's trying. It's just not going to replace the arcade game. Also, not keen on the soundscape on this stage, I'll be honest. Not great. Oh shit, there's Last Wave. Yeah, an attempt was made, bless them. Oh shit, yeah, they do get arrested. And my guys go off into space. You know what? One more. Yeah, the custom Sega Open. Okay, no, there was something I forgot to mention. I have actually seen a Sega Sonic the Hedgehog arcade cabinet in the wild. Back in the 90s when it was new. Somehow, some arcade in I think it was the south of England, there was like a Lego exhibition, and we went there, and by chance there was an arcade nearby, so we went in, and there was a Sega Sonic the Hedgehog arcade cabinet. I'm pretty sure the signage was in English as well, but not the game itself. But I've never seen it since, obviously. Honestly, I think I prefer this original mode to the arcade one. It makes more sense for you to be able to see your rival at all times. I guess they kind of figured, you know, we have to do this to make the game run. We may as well, you know, add a mode that incorporates it a little better, a little more organically. Oh, they have a fight, of course they do. Oh, she's off. That seems like a fitting end. Oh, I guess we get to continue if you want, but no, we're good. What we did forget to show something off. There was a really long code for OutRun. Does anyone have it? For the extra options. Something like A 7 times and a bunch of other stuff. Hang on. Let's see if we can find it. No, chat can't scroll back far enough. Main menu, thank you. Thanks, Rage Quitter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There we go. Yeah, this just lets you select. What does the mode do? I know that lets you select what stage you start on. Fuck, what does that mode do? I get the feeling it's similar to... There's a similar option in OutRun 2019.
Get ready.
Oh yes, hyper difficulty. We could play that. We're not going to. Oh, that's right. Mode adds a bunch of debug menu stuff. Yep, TCRF's got it. Okay, good. Yeah, I figured it was a bunch of debug settings. There's an unlockable in... It's either in the prototypes or the later or the final version of OutRun 2019 that has like similar functions. It's nice to see it in full screen. Makes a change. I think this means we'll get a different ending as well because we're on a different path. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you can't actually crash. Yeah, thanks for posting that, Rage Quitter. Very helpful.
Congratulations.
Oh, we were just about to finish up anyway, but thanks for showing up, JP Ronnie. You have a nice sleep. Yep, there's the canon ending. Yeah, no, that's totally the finished game. Okay, right. Well, there we go. That seems like a fitting ending. So we can cross off 4 more Mega Drive Mini 2 games. Oh, there's so many left, but I'm having fun. In particular, getting this thing has given me Mega Drive fever. So I'm yes, Outrider Crisis has fans here, I assure you. As does Winning Run. No, the Mega Drive Mini 2 is giving me MD fever, so I've been looking into the Sega Game Library games, stuff like Hyper Marbles, Paddle Fighter. It turns out there's like undumped variants of columns. There's a series of games called Kinetic Connection, which are sliding puzzles that you can download to your Mega Drive and upset yourself with. Yes, it's almost like all the music in these games is good. It's because it is. Putter Golf, yes, that's another one. I'm quite partial to 16 ton myself, but there's a lot of work that needs to be done to research it. Like, I need to separate all the different versions of Pyramid Magic, which gives me a headache. Oh, it's gone into the demo. What's it going to show? Ah, good choice. We won't be playing this one for a while, but we'll get to it. We'll let that play out while I'm doing my spiel. Yeah, the A-Warg has like the Woo Yeah sample. I love that. That's really good. Oh, I'm yawning. That means it's time to go to bed. So, I don't know what we'll play next week. I'm trying to figure that out. As I said, there's no Friday streams for a while. We've knocked those on the head for now. We'll definitely play something on the Mega Drive Mini 2. Current to be announced. We'll figure something out. But these streams are always very fun. So I'm glad to play through as much of the library as possible. So yeah, thanks for showing up, everyone. What I will do is Dino is probably still streaming, right? That seems correct. I'll send you over to whatever the hell Dino's playing. I have no idea. We're going in blind. But we'll see you next Wednesday. So take care, everyone. Bye-bye.